Hi, everybody. I thought I would do an update for November early this time. So I wanted to talk about today. It's the 4th of November. And if you are in Aotearoa, New Zealand, today is Gumboot Friday. And what that is about is an effort to raise money to have a free and timely counselling service for young people. I know in Australia, when I was younger, I used something similar called Kids Helpline. And I have to say, having the opportunity to make a free phone call to a sane, grounded adult that wasn't judgmental was really pivotal for some really intense moments in my teenage years, particularly. So it's a really important cause. It's aimed at preventing youth suicide. The youth suicide rate in Aotearoa is up there. It's one of the highest rates in the OECD. So, even if you have a couple of dollars, please donate. I am doing a little bit of an offer from now right up until Sunday, Sunday night. If you donate, let me know and I will give you a free Sleep Easy guided meditation. Similarly, if you book in with me and you make a payment from today right through to Sunday, then I'm going to donate 100% of that money to that important cause. So get on it. It's a really worthwhile cause, and I would encourage you to just donate something like $3 or something. It doesn't have to be big. The other thing I wanted to share with you, I mentioned last month, is that I'm doing more audio recordings and they will be available for purchase. But what I want to say, if you've got a specific issue that you would like me to do a recording on, just let me know and I can prioritize it. So audios are really powerful to help you shift a stuck issue. Sometimes you need the one-on-one, but oftentimes we can actually deal with what's going on with an audio recording, which is like self-hypnosis. So it's a much easier, it's more private, you can do it in your own time, and it's always available for you. The other thing I wanted to share for November is the meditation with intent sessions. We've got one more in town in Rotorua coming up this coming Wednesday, and that completes the 4-week session that we've been doing at the Tiriki Foundation, their wonderful wellbeing and creativity hub. And going beyond that, I'm going to do one last one last block for the year. I'm going to do 4 weeks of walking meditations. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's nothing too intense. It's just literally being out in nature, taking advantage of hopefully the good weather. At the moment, it's not so good, but just getting out. And I'll take you through a nice guided meditation using the elements around us, if you will. So, instead of getting you to imagine things, it's going to be a mix of imagining it and experiencing it. The warmth of the sun, the cool wind, the noise of a fountain nearby, etc., etc. So if you're interested in that, it's free. I'm not charging, obviously, because I don't have to cover any room costs. And it's going to run for 4 weeks from, let me see, the 16th of November. And if you are keen, I'm going to have a link in this body of the written word that you can click on and join or get some more information about. But it's a great way to actually learn how to implement mindfulness and meditation in your day-to-day life. So if you can't make the lives, if you can't make the in-person events, I'm back running online meditations once a month. So if you want to tune into that, jump on to the Meditation and Mindfulness with Mia group, which is linked to the Man to Mind Facebook page. And the next one I'm going to do, I've scheduled for Wednesday, the 23rd, so at 9 p.m. New Zealand time. So you just need to perhaps do a little bit of a convert if you're living somewhere else in the world. But if you can't catch that live as well, it's going to be in the group for you to listen to, afterwards or at any time, really. So it's really informal. It's nothing, too formal, and it's all guided visualization. So it's the kind of meditation that works for me. And I know people that connect with me love that type of meditation because it's easy to follow. It still achieves the goal of allowing you to go into an alternate brainwave state and allowing your heart to go into a coherent rhythm. And, that's where the power is, right? Okay, so the other thing I wanted to share was the Manager Mindset program that I'm currently running online. We've just completed the first 2 weeks of that. We're having a break this week for me to do some study, and then we resume on the 11th of November. It's not too late to join if you want to jump on. I've got some really great feedback from the in-community sessions, the sessions I've been running for New Zealand Police, and already the online sessions that we've covered breathing, and we've covered managing your thoughts. And there's some really simple, easy to implement tools within these sessions. Like, I'm not complicating it. There's a bit of science, but for me, it's about communicating simply with people about what's worked for me, what works for my clients as a hypnotherapist, and what can work for you as well if you implement a really simple strategy every day. It doesn't have to be every day, but ideally some sort of commitment to it helps you manage your mindset. So don't wait for a crisis. If you want to jump on board, it's only a $45 investment, so it's less than $10 a session. You can catch the recordings for the last 2 weeks, and then you can come on live if you want. The Zoom meetings, where we can have a private chat before or after the session, and then I do the recording, and so you're supported in person as well as getting the benefit of the information that I present. So yeah, less than $10 a session. It's really worthwhile, that kind of investment. So on that, the reason why I'm missing this week is because I'm back doing some more study. And I just wanted to touch on that briefly because there's some offering that I want to give to you as a result of all of that learning. So this journey that I've been on this year, particularly, I've been learning under two pivotal educators, if you will. One is William Whitecloud and his curriculum under natural success. So today I am the second day of doing a course, the last of his courses, called Mastery, and that's all about mastering the human journey. And it's been an amazing year. It has really shifted my thinking about how I perceive the world, how I buy into my beliefs. I understand now why those beliefs are formed and how they needed to be formed. I don't judge them. I accept myself so much more. The self-love I'm experiencing as a result of this work is phenomenal, and it's been really life-changing for me. Someone that has struggled with, being driven by my beliefs, my ego, and thinking that I wasn't good enough, that I don't belong. A whole range of stuff was operating in my subconscious mind, which was basically creating the reality. And learning about how to see that, but also to understand that we don't have to challenge it, we don't have to shut it down, we don't have to remove limiting beliefs. There is an easier way to live your life, but the key is that again, you've got to make choices every day to live in that conscious framework, if you will. So one of the big things that I've learned over this year is really how to work with my intuition. So again, I always thought that I didn't have good intuition, all the rest of it. But this year has given me opportunity to work with people and to give people readings based on my intuitive nature, if you will. So it's working with the superconscious mind. And it's just been really mind-blowing moments of going, I do have intuition and it is spot on. And, I'm at a point now where I'm wanting to give people the opportunity to have a reading. And when I say a reading, we can do all sorts of readings, but what I'm going to do, if you've gotten to this point, is I'm going to offer 10 people, the first 10 people that get in contact with me, a free 15-minute greatness reading. So it's all going to be all about your strengths, your greatness, your genius, if you will. And it's a really lovely way to see that side of you, that tap in that to the wisdom and the strengths that you've got inside of you that sometimes we lose sight of. So if you're interested in that, there's going to be another link in the body of this text, and you can click on that and get in the running for it. If you do miss out on the first 10 people, then I can put you on a waiting list, because I'm going to do this at an ad hoc basis. Just 15 minutes of doing the reading and then 15 minutes of having a debrief afterwards, having a chat, and giving you some tips about how you can actually implement the learnings, the insights for yourself during the day. So that's all I've got for you this month. It is jam-packed like normal. We're coming up to the end of the year at a rate of knots, really, and I am looking forward to having a break later in December. So I wish you well. Have a great day, and thank you for listening and connecting with me. I really appreciate your support and love. Sending love back to you. Mā te wā.